Connie's playing pretty loose. I think I can call with ace 10 here. 3-betting to isolate him and get the pot heads up, also an option. I forget if he's very foldy in 3-bet pots. If he's like one of those fit or fold kind of players that only puts in more money if they've connected with the flop, then 3-betting here is a superior option to just calling. But just because he's super loose doesn't mean he can't have a real hand, so that's why I didn't really want to bloat the pot up with just a blocker. Come on, give me action on my aces. So hard to get action on aces. So hard. And then when you do get action, you gotta play like a fucking 3-way pot. Where they think you have aces. Or at least Varus Welt is gonna think I have aces. Carey probably doesn't have much of a brain right now. Carey's the one I wanted to get heads up with. Cold call the 3-bet. Fairly likely to be holding some sort of big pair. So let's not make the same mistake we did in the last session of checking the turn and trying to get fancy. Let's just go bet, bet, bet and take that money. Why does the board have to get all scary? Decreases our likelihood of getting called. And 6 makes a straight, but whatever. It's more so annoying that the board is now scary and you might fold like jacks or something. I'm not so concerned about Carey having 6s. I feel like I got robbed of value there by Betfair. Bet unfair. It's okay. They gave it back here. Oh shit, he rivered the gut shot. Oh. Hope this guy's got fucking 2 pars. We need it. We need it. What happened here, I raised under the gun because there was a poster. And the other players on the table are fairly tight, so I just wanted to try to pick up that dead money. C-bet the flop with my gut shot. On the turn, once he called, I figured he's going to have a jack most often. That's probably not folding to a turn bet, so I checked back. And looks like he either had 9s or queen jack. Queen jack. Unlucky, bro. Don't know what he thinks I'm value raising that's worse, but maybe he thinks I'm bluffing there sometimes. I'm sure he has a good reason for making his call, and I think it's going to sound a little something like, well, dude, I had fucking 2 pair. What, do you think I'm going to fold it? Yeah, right. 2 pair, man. 2. Got another 100 VPIP guy on one of my outer tables. Love the 100 VPIP guys. They're the fucking best. Oh, this guy's... Oh, I'm the nit. It's like, oh, this guy in the big blind's a nit. But no, that's me. Seems absurd to fold Queen King suited. Really good hand for calling 3-bets. The deeper you get, the better it is to be calling with that. But seeing this guy being on a short stack might just be a nitty player. And against someone who's just 3-betting for value there, I'm getting myself into trouble. Don't love to call here, but Archer's giving me pretty good price on the flop. If he smashes pot, or just smashes anything, I'm out. You got it. 3-bet queen 3 suited gonna work. I mean, guys playing fucking 31-30. How about this hand? Is this gonna work? Did Mr. 100 VPip catch a piece? Probably not, because he just plays every fucking hand, so how many 10s does he have? But maybe. And against these guys with 100 VPip, don't fear the flush. If he starts check raising and shit, cool. Then start thinking about it. But value bet. Just value bet against them. If he has a 10, he's not folding. So I might as well just try to get 3 streets out of him. It's funny, someone tuned into the video right now. They think I was sucking. They think I was losing. Because look at my stacks. $50, $50, $50, $60. A lot of starting stacks. But outer tables, got some 70 balls. Ooh. Ooh. Cool, calm, and collected. It's what you gotta be when you're playing. If you want to have the best chance at doing well. You guys gonna 3-bet us pretty frequently here. Yep. This big blind 3-bet range isn't too crazy. 4-bet. I think if I were suited, I'd probably just call, because I can flop. I can connect with more boards, and if I flop a flush draw, I can play it really strongly. But being out of position, I only had the ability to flop top pair. No, calling's cool because he keeps in his worst kings and queens, and if he's got a really high 3-bet, he's going to be 3-betting stuff like I was, queen 3 suited. Oh, what the fuck? We got fucking queen 9 suited all in against ace king. Interesting to see that. First, we gotta get our fucking so on. Fucking ISO on. All in on the fucking flop? What the fuck, man? So, got ISO'd with queen 9 suited, totally legit. And the guy 3-bet with ace king, pretty legit. And then on that flop, he bluff raised and called off. That seems really dumb. Ooh, who made the sick call? Grip did. You win, Marber. Nigh hand. And I love this turn against Pantani, because if he had 2 pair on the flop, 6-4, I just counterfeit it. Yeah. Pull up that hand history for you guys. Because you're like, well, cool, Grips, you made a hero call, but why did you call? Yes, I know, that's what's important, that's what matters. Table 2, the opener was a nit, so Didn't really want to go for it. Hopefully Pantani, maybe Pantani just has like a 6-5 here or something. So try to eke out a little value here. Or maybe just, what? You fucking cold, fuck you, man. Cold 4-bet. Alright, so what happened with the 4s was the opener was very loose, playing 70-50 style. So I figured I have high implied odds against someone who's that cannony and loose. So call with my pair of 4s. For main goal was to obviously just hit a set, but I didn't. Getting a really good price with the Jack 10 suited, but this guy has no money behind. So when he checks to me on the 9-8-7 flop, I'm going to bet all the time. I don't think I have a ton of showdown value with the 4s. Whatever hand he has is going to have at least 2 overcards. So I'm going to bet. But I also, and I was kind of surprised when he check called. But I thought if he had any sort of value hand himself, bigger pocket pair, or, you know, ace-9, something that connected with that, he quit the game. Of course he did. He's tilted. Can't believe I called there. So yeah, I figured he would have bet those hands, which meant mostly when he check calls, he has some sort of draw or overcards. Overcards would count as a draw. Play this ace-king silly like. So the turn's 3, total brick, changes nothing. But I just want to take the hand to showdown at that point. He could have, like, I mean, rarely he has me beat, but his equity's starting to go down a lot as we get further into the hand. So that's why I checked the turn. And then the river pairing the 9, to me, is just a total brick. If he had a 9, he probably would have bet the flop. So he's just betting, you know, just kind of for the hell of it. And yeah, I thought it was a brick, and I thought he would have bet his made hands for value on the flop. Therefore, he mostly just has draws, which are air on this brick river. And so that's why I called. This one's a little annoying. Backdoor flush did get there, and he's going to have backdoor flush a good chunk of the time. We have the ace of clubs, which takes out some of the possibilities for a backdoor flush. Raising me just cuz. Ace queen got there, but ace queen would have bet. If he has a backdoor flush, he's got me. Otherwise, I have him. Show me the flush. Too few combos, bro. Just because they're repping something doesn't mean they have it. And yeah, sometimes I'm going to be wrong there. 7 to win 22, though. Got to be right. Is that a third or a quarter of the time? I'll let you guys do the math. You guys should practice your maths. I'm going to hit you guys with some problems during these sessions for you guys to figure out. 40% players per flop, 42% players per flop. It's getting a little later in Euroland. Some of those big boss men make all the money. Those working folk getting home, getting their grind on. Yeah, how that feel, pro? I got you, bro. The thing against this guy is like real loose. I'm actually going to defend the king 7 suited. Might be pushing the envelope a little bit, but I'm alright with it. How's his aggression? High, but highest on flop, slower on turn. So I think with mid pair I can definitely check call. And, you know, probably just play the hand for 1 bet. If he keeps betting, I'll probably just let her go. Table 1 I have okay showdown value, and I don't think I fold out any hands by betting that are beating me. So I'm just going to check that one down. Okay, checks back. I probably have best hand. I'll bet. This guy bets. I fold. Squeeze by a nit over here. Easy fold. AA. Give me the action on the AA. Christy BB just sat in the game. She's a donk. You know, she's probably eager to get in there, wants to play. 4-bet or call? First time this guy's 3-bet. He's 3-bet in. Fish the blind. I'm a 4-bet. Min 3-bet, I'm calling with 8s off. Real hand or bluff? Pars. If he's going to go with it, it's probably going to be right now. Looks like it's probably just going to... Oh, call. Fucking Betfair slow rolling me. Unlucky, bro. Good game. He should have known I had it. It's the first time I 4-bet him. Although if he's been watching the videos, probably knows that I'm capable of 4-betting without it, so it puts him in a tough spot. I'm not going to hero call this river, even though I turned a pair. Like, if he has a small pair, he probably just checks it. Arthur's starting to get a little tilty, starting to get a little short. Let's just 3-bet him large and C5 cards. He's got about 50. Oh, man. I hate when they just call and then the flop comes fucking brutal. Alright, I check. You going to showdown, bro? No, you're gonna... No, really? You might let it go to showdown? Cool. Thanks for being so cooperative, Arthur. Appreciate it. Watch him just fucking rip all in now. It's like, yeah, who's cooperating now, bitch? Alright, 6-1, I'll call. He has to be betting with worse some percentage of the time. Nice hand. Good bet size. Well, what the fuck is going on here? It's just so random and weird. I think I have to call. I raised pre, check back flop, bet turn, he snap called, now he's leading the river. I mean, I don't know. Nice hand. Defended with the jab. It was good. If there had been less draws on the flop, think I'm fine with just folding, but there's a lot of stuff that missed there. Could be better. And the guy's played 3 hands so far. I don't know anything about him, so I'll take my pot odds to pick up some information so I can make better decisions later on. As long as the price is really good, it's usually not going to be too bad to call for information. It's when you're calling like a fucking stack off on the river for information that's kind of stretching it a little bit. Fuck you, shorty. Shouty. Woo. Got back on the game with Lizer and his 90 VPIP. Oh, you want a 3-bet? Sure. I think it's going to look pretty suspect if I call here. Like, pretty obvious that I'm loaded. So I'll just rip and get paid off by the value part of his range. Deeper stacked, I'd probably entertain the idea of a call because there's more room for him to bluff off post flop, but against this shorty, just like whatever. Checks it down. Bet 150. 350. Last time he bet 350, he had it. He also min raised, called his 3-bet. River aggression. God, it's inf. It's literally inf. Feel like he's got it. This session would appear to be going a lot better than a lot of the previous ones have gone. And what do you guys notice that's different? Think about it. I have my own opinions and guesses as to why this session's going a wee bit better. But I'd like to let you guys take your guesses and try to figure it out.